Hello there, I'm Artistic Gamer7 and I'm back with some more Sims 4 with the Eevee family actually, and as you notice I'm not actually in the household. I was actually playing on a few other lots here and there to like do a few things and like fix a few things up, and some of the things I'm planning, getting them prepared and all that stuff. And then I was also showing my friend who's just recently started getting into Sims some of like the little tricks and things that I use when playing Sims and building houses and making them and making the Sims anyway and all that stuff. And I was hovering over, like, just sort of moving, and I stopped at the Eevee household, and I noticed that there was a little bottle in the corner with the number 1 on it, and I was like, what? None of them. I was like, really confused. Okay, you're home. Uh, so I went in and checked, and apparently, because I have the risky woohoo mod in, I guess like one of them had gotten pregnant, and I didn't realize it from that. So they now have a baby, and I didn't get to name the baby. I didn't even know this baby was existing, in all honesty. But I am actually going to use a cheat to change the baby's name because I went in and looked and checked and other things like that. And the name's okay, but I wouldn't have particularly named a sim that. So I'm going to go in and change it. Ah. Why is it saying... Okay, it's saying she needs to go to work, but she's not here either. Where are you, Vaporeon? Go to work. I know. Just go to work. She's not gonna go to work. Okay. So anyway, though she just left, Vaporeon is the one that actually had the child. The child is down here in her room. It wasn't when I first loaded it up, but I went and checked on the little family tree thing. I was like, Vaporeon's the only one it could have been. So her and Indra had a baby, and I didn't know it. So that's cool. But oh well, that's just what happens sometimes when you're playing The Sims and you have mods like that installed. Things just happen, and if you're not paying attention, you know, hey. But anyway, so there's that. I'm going to be aging the baby up in this episode, but just thought I would start off with that so that you wasn't wondering, why is there a little baby down here? Well, that's why. But as for the rest of the Eevees, none of them even none of the others even have a significant other. Lost track of mine. Anyway, Eevee actually started a club, and I'm gonna show you where the club meets and things like that. I don't think we're gonna have a club outing just yet. They already had like one. And yes, it is actually at the Ancient Ruins. I didn't realize, like, when I was going around trying to figure out where to put her club gathering, I was like, I wanted this sort of be hidden and almost like you don't realize it's there. But like, I have very few options left the way that I do things. Like with my households and all this other stuff. So I really hope in the next like actual big expansion pack has like a town, like a big town in it. Because I need it. But that being said, the ancient ruins that is here, like the actual lot that you can build on is actually like not where they normally have like the party and stuff like that. That's why like when I first clicked on it, I was like, well, let me go see if I can do something to where I can just hide it. And I thought it was that, but it's actually back behind that area is the actual lot that you can edit. So I did add a little hidden spot back there. If it would hurry up and load. Okay. Never been here when there's not like a party or something going on, so I've never heard that music. But I did like a little changing to this area. Like most of it's still the same, but I added like these columns here just because I don't know, I sort of like them. Oh, Vaporeon's back. She only made $69 because she wasn't there very long. And then I added these here as just like sort of a barrier or a blockade or whatever. But there's a little hole down here, and it is covered up mostly by greenery. But it's not. What are you doing? Why are you fertilizing the bush? Whatever. Anyway, this is the little hangout area. Eevee somehow has talked whoever owns the land of the ancient ruins to let her build up underneath here and make a little club gathering. Now you may notice there's a lot of Pokemon theme stuff. Basically her club is only has like Pokemon people in it. Like her club currently consists of Sylveon, Leafeon, and Glaceon, which y'all have not got to meet yet, and Clefairy and Mew. I have 2 more spots. I don't have any of her brothers and sisters in the club because I can probably just get them to come over. I had Vaporeon actually come over briefly just to test it out, and at first she couldn't get through the door, but then I unlocked it and she got through the door just fine. So I can actually have them come hang out anyway, since I would be in control of their household, and probably could just invite them over anyway to also join. Wish there was an option to have more than just 8 people in the club, or at least maybe the leader didn't count as a space or something. But whatever, that's cool. But yeah, this is the little hangout area that has like Pokemon and nerdy theme stuff going on. You got even Pokeballs in the bathrooms over here. This is basically a little hangout place for her to have fun with her friends and her Pokemon friends, basically. Where is she? Why is Jolteon not going to work? Oh my gosh. They're not going to work. Bring him here so I can send him to work. It doesn't even give me the option to send him to work. Go to work. What are you doing? Just go to work. But Vaporeon is home. Where are you? Oh, you're down here. Oh, hi. I need you down here, actually, so, you know, that's good. You're gonna cuddle her one last time before she turns into... Oh. She turns into a toddler. And age up. I think if I'm saying it correctly, her name is Adeline. I'm not good at pronouncing things. Like, my upbringing and my accent and just, like, my overall speech is horrible when it comes to pronouncing some things, so... Which y'all, if y'all have watched any of my Sims series, y'all may have noticed that with some of the Sims that are randomly generated. But... Anyway. You're so cute. I was thinking about naming her Lilith for some reason, but then I remember there's a randomly a natural sim named Lilith, and I want her to be clingy for some reason. But I was like, I don't know if I want to name her that per se because of that reason. So I think I'm gonna actually name her Lynn, because I was actually with my friend and I told her 3 names to choose from, and both of us sort of liked Lilith, and Lynn probably would have been second, but I forgot that there was a Lilith already sort of in the town. So let's go ahead and change her name and change her looks. I'll probably speed up this process a little bit. But where's Vaporeon? Alright, so I've changed her name, changed like her outfit and stuff like that. She is absolutely adorable. But as you may notice over here, it doesn't look like it has the little vampire thing above it. So I don't think she's actually a vampire, which I think I'd heard that there was a chance that if one was a vampire and one was not out of the parents, there was a chance that it could be a vampire and a chance that it could not be. So far for me, all of them have turned out to be vampires. So this is going to be the first one that has a vampire parent and not be a vampire if Because on the previous toddlers it showed over here, so I'm pretty sure that's what that means. But anyway, we're gonna go head out, and we're gonna have to figure out what to do for her room. Like, I don't know if they're gonna have to try to do some construction on their house or some on the basement or something, because I don't know where she's going at all. Like, gonna have to figure this one out. I mean, there is definitely room to like add on a room in the basement, I guess. I think, like, beside Espeon's room. I think there's room. This is not what I planned with this house. I figured that either one of them would have moved out by the time anyone had a kid in the house, or the person having a kid would have already moved out. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. Babble. So, yeah, the only thing that I can think of maybe that I can do as of right now, of course, you know, would have to build around Espeon's closet here, but maybe a spot, like a little tiny room right here, maybe? Or maybe a room right here. I don't know where the border's at, so that's another thing that I have to think about, where the border is. And whether or not I can put a room here. But I think it'd make the most sense to put it here, because I really don't... I mean, I don't think... Yeah, I mean, there is this little tiny room here, but I don't think it's... That doesn't have wallpaper. How long has that not had wallpaper? But I don't think it would be a good idea to have her all the way up here and her mother's bedroom all the way at the bottom, like separated by a whole entire floor. I really think that's a good idea. So I think what I'm going to do is give her a room right here and set that up. So I'm going to quickly make her a room and then we'll be back. Alright. Little Lynn now has a room that she can go sleep in and play in and all sorts of things, and this is it over here. Of course, you know, her mother was the decorator, so it is mostly blue. But still, I think it's quite cute. I hope she can actually walk around in here. This may... Let me see if people can get here. Go here. See if people can actually get in this room. Cause, yeah. Don't fall on the dollhouse. Looks like she can make it in. Which is good. What? Cash shortage! It's finally the end of Flareon's shift, but she can't go home yet. The cash register's short. Flareon knows this wasn't her doing, and has to decide to either report her coworker or keep quiet. Report it! Let me change it off of that. Anyway. So, where are you? There you are. See if you can get it. I'm sure if she got in here, yeah, you can get in here. Alright, there we go. Check the toddler, see if... Oh, wait, I didn't get a high chair or potty. Whoops. 1 second. Realize that's things that I didn't get. Well, let's give her a little trash can, too. Let's give you this little trash can. We'll put it right there. Alright. Is there room for a potty to sit in here? Oop. Right there, beside the big potty. Hopefully she can use... Hi, Espeon. Then we need a high chair. Where do they normally eat? They don't honestly normally eat in there, but... Let's do it that way. Though. Should I remove one of the chairs? Or set it right there? Or should she sort of be like there? I'm just gonna put it there. Just to make things simple. Luckily they did have quite a bit of money stored up so that I could build this addition onto the house. But, it's like she wanted attention, but now she's not letting Vaporeon hug her. Weird little child. So, the main thing she seems to need is sleep. I mean, she doesn't really need it, but Seems to be the main thing she needs, so let's just go ahead and deal with that situation before it gets any further. Oh, you're so cute. Put her to bed. Night, little baby. A little unexpected child. So, now that that is dealt with, as of where they're at in their jobs, I don't think they're much further than they have been, like, in the last 2 episodes. Not that I have noticed. Yeah, I think... So Flareon and Eevee are the ones that are not as far in their jobs as everyone else. Flareon is at work. Maybe if we get her to work hard, it will set this up to check, because these two are checks. Maybe she can get that promotion, because, you know, now there's a toddler in the house. So, we gotta think about that, and the fact that we just had to build a whole entire room. So, let's everyone get working on things that they need to work on. Because, yeah, we're gonna need it. I mean, may not be all of y'all's child, but it is your sister's child. And right now your sister and the child are living with y'all, so deal with it. Also haven't really got anywhere in their aspirations as well, but we can actually work on hers. Play, and this will also help her get, like, the little breakthrough thing. And what is his, oh yeah. Have a home worth. It's gonna take a while, Umbreon, to get that worth. I don't know how it's not worth a whole lot, though. Because there's a lot going on with this house. A lot. But anyway, what do you need? Browse the intelligence. Everything else, you're good. It's just your performance and this needs to be worked on. Where is this at? Right here. Ooh. Yeah, I say browse. Yeah! When you don't exactly remember. So, I still don't know why this room doesn't actually have wallpaper on it. I don't remember that it didn't have wallpaper on it. But whatever. That's cool. Looks like Eevee's asleep. Flareon's at work. Vaporeon's asleep now. So they're all slowly starting to fall asleep, I think. Y'all have a mess going on. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end this episode here. There's sort of a little bit of expectancy and randomness, but I think in the next episode we will actually be joining Espeon, going to work. She really does want to try to start making friends, you know. She's had a hard time usually most of her life making friends, because she's just sort of been the quiet girl who's reading a book in the corner. Not that she doesn't want friends, it's just she usually didn't get along with quite a few of the people that she was around, unless it was like her family. But now she's in the scientist career, and there's more people working there like her, so hopefully she can make friends at work while also still trying to get promoted. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, please hit that lovely like button and subscribe to see more of the Eevee family and other games that I play. If you have any suggestions for the Eevee family to do or work on or experience, please leave them in the comments below. And if there's any other suggestions, like game-wise, you can also leave those in the comments below. You can follow me on Twitter. I will have a link in the description, and I will also have info to my Snapchat and Instagram. And I will have the playlist for the 100 Baby Challenge, Eevee playlist, the 4 Immortal Sisters, and the Townie Life in the description as well. Sims everywhere! And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.